So number one is the unpredictable employee actions. So what that means is, kind of like what we saw with people going to Twitter and social media when these companies were sending stuff. In those cases, they were, really unfair things that people were accusing the companies of being, insensitive, et cetera. But it could be for any reason. It could be just some sensational piece of news that people think, oh man, I got to tell more people about this, because the message could be impersonating somebody outside the company. Maybe they're reading it on a business computer, but actually thinking that it came from somewhere outside. So it doesn't matter if they go post on Twitter about it, because it's nothing to do with work. So there are a lot of reasons why people might take some unpredictable action. Now, it's kind of interesting because if you're in the security world and you think about technical penetration tests, you usually hire a consultant or a specialist in the organization to come and do a test. And there's always got to be this agreement that says what could go wrong. And I'm going to, absolve the contractor or the tester of any responsibility if something does go wrong. So we can pretty easily identify, systems could go down, databases could get corrupted, but there's some finite amount of impact that can typically be expected from a technical penetration test. That's not really true on the testing of humans, because you really don't know what they might do with, in a reaction to one of the messages that you sent. So the guidance here is, discuss the expected and potential results of each test message and the risks that come with them with management, to make sure that they're, not going to cause some weird kind of fallout. An example that I actually had when I was doing the Honey Stick project, it's very similar though, is I was hired by an organization to do a drop of, 50 USB drives. And we sort of set it all up. I said, does everybody know in the organization what they should be doing if they find something like this? Have they been trained on it? And especially the help desk, because if the help desk gets somebody bringing this to them, what will they do with them? Well, they're supposed to do this and this and this, and it will go up the chain and it will get to the manager who's actually responsible for the test. So it should all be good. Well, the first thing that happened was, over the first day or two, one help desk guy saw 3 of these devices, and they all had files on them called, confidential budget plans or something for the organization. And so instead of escalating it up the chain in the help desk, they actually went to one of the executives in the organization who wasn't aware of the test. And so we saw some fallout come down to the manager that hired me to do the job, and a little bit of effort was and maybe some credibility was expended in trying to explain what was going on here. So just that kind of thing. You just want to be able to try and anticipate what are the things that could come out of it.